Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to our 46th White Coat ceremony. At this time, we will welcome the White Coat recipients. So let's give them a round of applause. Come on, y'all can keep clapping. And please stand for the arrival of Her Excellency, the President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mrs. Sylvanie Burton and Mr. Burton. Remain standing for the national anthem of the Commonwealth of Dominica. You may be seated. So Her Excellency, the President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mrs. Sylvanie Burton, and Mr. Burton, our Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Sanjol Sanyal, our Dean of Clinical Affairs, Dr. Wissam Al-Hafid, our Director of Nursing, Ms. Bernadette Ostry, our Associate Dean of Clinical Affairs, Dr. Rachel Andrew, Dr. Ruby Blanc, Medical Director at the DCFH, and all our faculty, our staff, and our students, White Coat recipients. We welcome you to our 46th White Coat ceremony. Yes, you can clap. For a university that has been in existence since 2006, 8, we've had a few White Coat ceremonies, and every single one of them is special because on this very day, we send off some of our students to the real world of medicine. After they receive their White Coat this afternoon, they have to encounter patients. And for us, it's a very important moment. We congratulate you in advance, and we ask that you take this task very seriously. Today, you are received into this medical profession as continuous doctors in training, and it means that you have more responsibility on your hands. So we ask that you take it seriously. Now, you're not here to listen to me, so we're going to welcome Dr. Sanjoy Sanyal. He's our Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, so he can share a few words with us.
Good Good evening, everybody. Good evening, distinguished faculty members, proud family members of the White Coat recipients, Honorable President, Her Excellency of the Nature Isle of Dominica, and most importantly, the class of fall 2025. It is my immense pleasure to stand here today as Dean of All Saints University and welcome you to a calling unlike any other. Guess why it is unlike any other? Because today is a very auspicious day for you. You are going to receive two honors. One, you will be donning the white coat, and two, you will be taking the pledge, the oath of the practice of medicine. Most people don't get to do even one of that, and you will do two today. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. Each of you has worked incredibly hard, demonstrating resilience, intelligence, and a deep commitment to service to arrive at this threshold. Today, we gather to mark your official entry into the medical profession. In just a few moments, you will walk across the stage and be cloaked in your first white coat. This is not merely a uniform. It is a powerful symbol, a rite of passage, and a promise to yourself and to society. The white coat represents many things: cleanliness, honesty, equality, trust, and the highest ethical standards. That is what you will be taking the pledge. Patients will look to this coat and see a symbol of hope and symbol of competence, believing in your ability to provide care. This trust is an enormous privilege and a tremendous responsibility. The coat also signifies a transition. You will be moving from a student of science to a member of the medical fraternity, from learning from textbooks to learning from patient stories. This change will change the way the world perceives you and the way you perceive the world. You are entering a time when your professional identity will begin to form, built on a foundation of scientific proficiency and humanistic care. As Sir William Osler, a father figure who revolutionized medical education, you will read about Osler's notes, once said, "The practice of medicine is an art, not a trade. It's a calling, not a business." You have answered that call. While you will become masters of medical science, the art of medicine lies in the human connection. It's about treating the patient who has the disease, not the disease. It is about empathy, understanding, and compassion. You will encounter patients from all walks of life, with diverse cultures, beliefs, and experiences in this global world. Treat every patient equally. The journey ahead will be challenging and demanding. There will be late nights. There will be difficult exams, more difficult than the exams which I give to my students, and moments when you question whether you belong. Setbacks are inevitable, but they do not define your worth. Setbacks are stepping stones to success. In those difficult times, I urge you to remember your why. Why did you choose medicine? And hold on to that initial inspiration. Remember that you are training, not performing, and it's okay not to know everything. What is not okay is not asking for help and guidance from your colleagues and mentors. Medicine is also a collaborative endeavor. You will learn the importance of teamwork and respecting your colleagues. Working together as a cohesive team is vital for providing the best possible patient care and patient outcomes. Medicine is a lifelong commitment. Today marks the beginning of that lifelong commitment to heal, to comfort, to accompany, to recognize, and to make a difference in the lives of others. The oath that you will take in a moment of your first step in pledging a life marked by ethics, honor, and professionalism. The white coat you receive today is a promise to your patients, to your community, to yourself. Wear it with pride. for your accomplishments, but also with humility. Always remembering the immense privilege it is to be part of this noble profession. Look around you. There are people who will be by your side throughout this demanding and rewarding journey. Lean on each other, support one another, and celebrate each other's success. That is what collaboration is all about. And finally, to conclude, you have a bright future ahead of you. Believe in yourselves. Dream big dreams. No harm in dreaming. And never lose sight of the human being at the center of your practice. Welcome to the family of medicine. May your path be clear, your curiosity endless, and your commitment to humanity unwavering. Congratulations, class of 2025. The journey has begun. Baya con Dio. Go with God.
Thank you, Dr. Sanyal. He said it, go with God, because God is really our support. Without further ado, we're going to hear from our Dean of Clinical Affairs, Dr. Wissam Al-Hafid.
Thank you. Your Excellency, President Silvani Burton, Mr. Burton, Dr. Ruby Blank, the Medical Director of Dominica China Medical Hospital, faculty members, dear students, families, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant afternoon to you all. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to this wonderful white coat ceremony for the third batch of the class of 2025. Congratulations to the families of those graduating. You should know that your support through this journey made a massive impact. I am sure you are very proud of your graduates as they close this phase of their lives and prepare for their next steps into the noblest career. Congratulations to you all. Today, you put your crisp, clean white coat for the first time as a symbolic beginning of your journey as physicians. You have good reason to feel proud. You all have worked so very hard to get here. This is, without a doubt, a great moment that we should mark as forcefully as we can, because you are about to begin a long career that must be built on a foundation of confidence and capability. For me, this ceremony is one of the highlights of the entire academic year, because it offers all of us the chance to pause and reflect on the meaning of this fantastic journey you've just embarked upon. And I would like to take this opportunity to spend the next few minutes examining with you some of the challenges that may face you and what I think would require of you. You are going to start a lifelong journey where extraordinary effort will be needed all the way. Having the responsibility of continuous learning, you will spend seemingly endless hours of studying and lots of tests and exams. The learning process which goes on after this point is the most important part of your whole education. In the coming few years, you will all experience the highs and lows of life, the difficult and the easy. You will have times when you are so physically and emotionally burnt out that you have nothing left to give, and you simply cannot be kind, not even to yourself. On the other hand, there will be times when you feel that you're on the top of the world. Your true success will be defined by how you handle these times. Doctoring is not glamorous. Your patients are not like those in Grey's Anatomy. You are going to deal with real sick people, people who suffer, and you are to them the hero who would relieve the suffering. To do so, you must take off your white coat and engage in not so appealing tasks. You may need to shove a camera into a patient's mouth, sew through their bone, put a hole in their skull, or even irradiate them. You are the one who is going to deliver the good news and the bad ones. And you might even be abused. And yes, you might even face aggression. Now, being a doctor is more than an academic excellence. It is practicing responsibility and commitment and giving generously. Trust your knowledge, your skills, and your analytical ability. But more importantly, trust your morals, your ethics, and your instincts. You need to believe that you can make a difference, and you need to believe that you can achieve success. But arrogance and overconfidence are your playground hazards. There is no place for arrogance in clinical care, open to medical errors and misdiagnoses. And if you think you know it all, it's time for you to step down. Becoming a doctor is tough, but the rewards are really well worth it. There is no feeling that compares with the joy when a patient walks up to you and tells you that he owes his life to you. Remember that medicine is a teamwork. The physician doesn't save lives. The team does. If you want to go quickly, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. Often, members of the team never lay eyes on the patient. They may be reading a CT scan or an MRI many miles away, or even on another continent, and notice a small growth on an imaging study. Or a lab tech who identifies the pathogen infecting the patient, which prompts you to change the antibiotic you're giving. We're all in this profession together. So treat each other with respect, and you'll be treating your patients in the same way. Now I know you're eager to start, so celebrate your accomplishments and enjoy your achievements. You have put yourself into a very good spot in life. Once again, my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wissam. And of course, Dr. Wissam is also representing our main office in Canada. So we send our greetings to our president, Dr. Joshua Yusuf, our registrar, Dr. Dinsel, and the entire team at the Canada office. We know you are with us in spirit. Now, on our program, we did have the Director of Operation of Aroga Tech. Unfortunately, he's absent today due to a flight issue. He'll be with us on campus next week. So we're going to move on to the main point of this celebration. The white coat reception. Yes, y'all are excited? As your name is called, we ask you to walk with confidence. Okay, Leslie, I see you start smiling. We ask you to walk with confidence because the white coat does not make you a physician, but it announces who you are becoming. So we at All Saints produce excellent physicians, and we want to make sure that today you understand that we believe in you, and we know that you're going to make it to the end of your journey. The coat carries responsibility, compassion, and the trust of every future patient. And of course, this should be done by physicians themselves. So we would like to invite, for the first set of students, Dr. Borch and Dr. Rachel Andrew. One on my left and one on my right. Forward, you can go forward. You can, yes. So we're going to start with Ajero Leslie. You're going to shake your hand. Look at the picture. Augusta Moka Malinwani. That's not her coat. Let's move on. It's okay. That's not her coat. Bedno Makela Emilia. Bello Jemima. Kalijai Mololua Temilayo. Of course, we can see that they are representing various countries. So we have Nigeria, we have Jamaica, we have Dominica, Ghana, etc. So we welcome King Nyamka. Ojo Enoch Iniolua. Onuka Joel. Osinuga Oladuni. Just wait for your code, there's no rush. Simpson Alicia. That's right. We want to thank Dr. Andrew and Dr. Borch for assisting with YCOT presentation today. And we invite Dr. Thomas and Dr. Ruby Blanc for the next set of students. We call on Tinubu Busayo Ebenezer. Mr. President. Wallace Laquisha. She's also our current SBC president, representing the Nature Isle. Adeniyi Praise. Afurobi Adeline. Abu Helela Mohamed Ahmed. Amefuna Divine Favor. I know you all know at the hospital is in one. The hair going in one. Ampoma Mata. Aneke Chukwu Ebuka. Antoine Sherdina. Beatrice Faith. Chukuneme Emerald Shizaram. Daly Susanna. We would like to thank Dr. Blanc and Dr. Thomas for assisting us with White Gold presentation. And we now invite Dr. Prashant and Dr. Blessy. Emelereta Destiny. Johnson Ewanwo Abasi. Nwagu Chidera. Nwoke Neoma. Oladapo Dolapo. Oluigbo Prince Wilmuna Chimso Dubwezi. Orumwense Osasogi Annabelle. Otu Ansa Joshua Baidu. Last but not least, Satya Vaishnavi. So let's give it up for all our YCODE recipients this afternoon. And for us, it's important to remind them that this is a very important responsibility. So we ask you to stand up, to state the pledge, the medical student pledge of ethics. Sorry, not you, the students. Raise your right hand and let's read together. I publicly, can you see? Let's go. I publicly acknowledge and accept the privileges and responsibilities given to me today as a physician in training and dedicate myself to provide care to those in need. I will approach all aspects of my education with honesty and integrity, embracing opportunities to learn from patients, teachers, and colleagues. I will always maintain the highest standards of professional conduct. I will certify only that which I have personally verified and will nor give unauthorized assistance on examination. I will value the knowledge and wisdom of the physicians who have preceded me. I will recognize my weaknesses. Volume. Rights and decisions of all patients. I will value the diversity of patients' experiences, cultures. Even as a student. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. You may have a seat. Of course, you've heard from the faculty, you've heard from the MC, and now we would like to hear from the students. So one of the representatives is going to address us. We invite Ms. Jordina Antoine from MD5 to present the White Coat recipient student speech.
A pleasant good afternoon to Her Excellency, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mrs. Silvani Burton, and Mr. Burton. Distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud families, and to the students standing here, or rather sitting, on the threshold of a promise, wrapped in the white coats that will soon carry the weight of lives, hopes, and healing. I want to first begin with a small story, one that at the time felt insignificant, but now feels like the first stitch in a tapestry of everything we have become. When I first arrived at All Saints, I was overwhelmed in the way only a brand new medical student can be. Unsure of my schedule, uncertain of where my classes were held, and completely unaware of who my lecturers were. I remember walking in on that first morning, feeling disoriented, anxious, and hoping desperately that I was at least in the right building. Can you tell I missed orientation? And in the middle of that confusion, two young women whom I had never met approached me with bright smiles, introduced themselves, and without hesitation guided me to my classroom. As it turned out, they were headed to the very same place. They welcomed me, introduced me to everyone else, and made space for me before I even knew I needed it. That small act of kindness stayed with me. It reminded me even then that medicine is not only a science, it is a community. And the relationships we form along the way often shape us far more than we realize. I hope all of you carry memories like that with you. Some of us may never sit in the same classroom again or ever cross paths, but the relationships we've built here will outlast these walls. They will appear in the way we comfort our patients, in the way we collaborate, in the way we choose empathy even when pressure tells us to choose speed. But before we learned medicine, we learned endurance, because nothing tests the strength of your resolve quite like hearing the words, "This is not high yield, but it may end up on the exam." From the very beginning, we were reminded that this path would challenge us in ways few others could. Yet, we continued, one lecture, one exam, one existential crisis at a time. And along this journey, we met the teachers who shaped our understanding not only of science, but of responsibility. Dr. Prashant deserves a medal for guiding us through pharmacology with the calmness with a calmness that almost made us forget the sheer volume of information before us. And every time someone asked our favorite question, "Do we have to remember all these drugs?" he would look at us, smile softly, and say with the confidence of a man who has crushed many dreams before, "Yes." A simple word that, despite its weight, helped build the discipline we needed. Dr. Kodbagi brought a different kind of wisdom. His lectures were interwoven with stories from his early days as a physician, stories that made us laugh, stories that made us reflect, and stories that reminded us that all the knowledge in the world means nothing if we forget the human being sitting in front of us. We also learned from brilliant educators like Dr. Etibong, who pushed us to think more critically, because nothing beats the occasional stare, which really means, is that seriously the answer you're going with? Dr. Afana, whose clarity brought order to complexity, even if histology slides still appear to be the weapon formed against us. And Dr. Charlene, who showed us, both through her words and example, the sacredness of simply showing up on time, and giving your absolute best, even on the days when your best feels small. And many others who left their own unmistakable marks on our growth. Each of them contributed not only to our academic development, but to our evolving identity as future clinicians. And one day, who knows, maybe we'll have even half as many research articles as Dr. Patil. Of course, no acknowledgement of our education would be complete without recognizing the tools that became our constant companions. Sketchy, Ambos, Boards and Beyond, Chat, and every other resource that helped translate long nights into understanding. They may not wear white coats, but they undoubtedly played their role. Yet even with all these resources, the greatest strength we had was each other. Look around. These are the people who turned isolation into camaraderie, who transformed overwhelming material into shared understanding. These are the classmates who quizzed you when you were exhausted, who shared notes when the hours ran short, the study groups that somehow blended stress with laughter so perfectly that you forgot which emotion came first. Together, we learned not only how to study medicine, but how to endure it. We experienced moments that only we will ever truly understand. Helping each other practice physical exams on people who absolutely did not volunteer for that level of commitment. Thank you, Joshua, Princeville, and Johnson, for your service. Exchanging knowing glances whenever a professor confidently announced, "This will only take 5 more minutes," and we mentally prepared ourselves for 20, or 40, or an hour. And navigating the emotional landscape of coffee-fueled mornings and panic-fueled nights. Through these moments, we discovered something essential. Medicine is not learned in isolation. Medicine is learned in people. And as I look around today, I see more than classmates. I see future internists, surgeons, psychiatrists, pediatricians, obstetricians, pathologists, emergency physicians, and leaders in healthcare. I see individuals who will bring skill, compassion, and integrity into every setting they enter. I see the future of medicine sitting right here. Today, as we receive our white coats, well, I guess we already have, we are not just accepting a symbol, we are making a commitment to integrity, to compassion, to excellence, to showing up when it's hard, to honoring the trust our future patients will place in us. Because one day, not far from now, someone will walk into your exam room confused, scared, or overwhelmed. And just like those 2 strangers who guided me on my first day, you will be the calm that meets their fear. You will be the hands that help. You will be the voice that reassures. You will be the one who shows them they are not alone. So to my classmates, I hope you know that what we have built here, this bond, this collective resilience is permanent. Even if we scatter across cities and specialties, we will carry each other into every ward, every clinic, every call room. To our faculty, thank you again for holding us to a standard that reflects the weight and privilege of the profession we are entering. To our families, thank you for being the steady foundation beneath us, even when we were far from home, physically or mentally. And to my classmates, thank you for building a community where ambition is balanced by empathy, where excellence never demands the sacrifice of kindness, and where each of us is allowed to grow at our own pace. The road ahead will challenge us, humble us even, but nothing meaningful ever comes without struggle, and nothing worth doing is ever done alone. So on the days ahead when doubt resurfaces, when the pressure feels too heavy, or when we momentarily forget why we began this journey, I hope we remember this moment, this room, this ceremony, and this quote, because today, All Saints is not simply giving us a garment, it is entrusting us with a responsibility to serve, to lead, to heal, and to become the physicians we were meant to be. Congratulations to the class before me. Your stories are only beginning, and I'm honored to have shared even a chapter of mine with you. Thank you.
I know somebody was crying. So let's take a 30 seconds of napkin break. Thank you, Shardina, for your words. I think they represent what every single student feels today. And as we believe in you, we're very tough on you because we actually believe in you. And we know you're going to do great things. Now, we continue with our programs with the Dean's Honors List presentation. We invite Dr. Sanjoy Sanyal, our Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, to present these certificates to students who have achieved a GPA of 3.5 and above for the last semester. So, Dr. Sanyal. We call on Aliyah, Miss Aliyah Abraham. Currently in MD1, and she's been doing great as a pre-med student. Mr. Simon Akintelore. Mr. Temilayo Mololua Kalejai, one of our white code recipients. Miss Caitlin Lamy, and from our nursing program, Miss Rachel Adekunle. Thank you, Dr. Sanyal. Thank you. And of course, speaking of our nursing program, we want to congratulate our Director of Nursing and her hard work, continuous hard work with our nursing program. Very high-performing program, not only in Dominica, but with the regional exam. So we're really proud of our nursing students. They work very hard, and they are on the heavy manners with our very stern director. And for those who don't know, All Saints University also this semester launched the Medical Diagnosing Imaging Program. So for those who want to get into medical imaging, we have a program now for 2 years that is chaired by none other than Mrs. Janice Pascal Iglesias. Can you please stand? And she's really pushing this program forward because All Saints wants to continue not only to produce excellent physicians, but also nurses and healthcare workers in general. You can look out for a very exciting announcement also commencing in January 2026 with another program that we'll be launching just to show that we want to contribute to Dominica in terms of healthcare. So congratulations also to our management team who continues to push forward so that we can be a valuable contribution to this beautiful island. Now we move on to the Basic Science Excellence Award. So this will be students who throughout their basic sciences have achieved the top GPAs for the two MD4 and MD5. So to present these awards, we would like to invite Dr. Suhas Kotbagi, our Director of Academic Operations. And we're going to go with the third highest GPA. In third place, Mr. Otu Ansa Joshua Baidu. It means after fighting from MD1 to MD4, third top GPA. Congratulations to you, Joshua. And our second highest GPA would be Mr. Emelereta Destiny. And the top GPA for both MD4 and MD5 combined, Mr. Kalijai Temilayo Mololua. Thank you, Dr. Kotbagi. We know that future patients are in good hands. Of course, we want to congratulate all our white coat recipients. You all have done well. I stressed you out a lot for the past few weeks, but you all have done well. And to present a vote of thanks, I would like to invite Mr. Kalijai Mololua Temilayo.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the organizers of today's event, I would like to express our gratitude. First of all, to the President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Her Excellency, Mrs. Sylvania Burton, and her husband, Mr. Burton. Thank you both for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today. I would also like to thank all the deans and faculty members present here. Your guidance, mentorship, and dedication continue to shape us into the future healthcare professionals that we aspire to be, and for that, we are deeply grateful. A very special thanks goes out to my fellow white coat recipients. Today is as much yours as it is mine. We truly deserve this moment. Wearing this white coat not only symbolizes our transition into clinical sciences, but also all the late nights and the hurdles we had to scale through. We've come a long way, and I'm proud to stand alongside all of you. I would also like to thank the families and loved ones of the white coat recipients, those present here today, and also those online. Your support, encouragement, and sacrifices have carried us through this journey, and we are grateful beyond words. And let's not forget a big thank you to Dr. Afana and everyone who made this event possible, from the planning team to logistics to the media crew. Thank you all for your hard work and for making today a memorable one. Last but most importantly, I would like to thank God, the author of all things good. I would like to thank him for strength, for guidance and grace. Thank you all, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Mololua. And of course, we always appreciate the presence of Her Excellency. We thank you for always saying yes to All Saints University. We really appreciate when you attend our ceremonies. And of course, Mr. Burton. We invite the SBC President, Ms. LaQuisha Wallace, to present on behalf of our institution a token to Mr. Burton. And also Dr. Femi Osho, on behalf of our institution, a token to Her Excellency. So we present a bouquet to Her Excellency from our very hardworking campus registrar. And Mr. Burton, thank you so much for your presence here this afternoon. We appreciate it. And as we said, it's been a team effort from the Office of the Registrar to the Dean to the ceremonial committee. We want to thank all our staff, from the security to the IT to the cleaners. We really appreciate when everyone comes on board to make this a beautiful celebration for our students. We thank you for your presence, and we're going to officially end the ceremony part to move on to my favorite part. Can you guess? Food. But before we do that, we would like to take some photos. So white coat recipients, I will need your help to just bring the first 5 chairs to the front so that Her Excellency can join us for some photos. And we will start in a very important order. We'll start with our deans, and I will be calling faculty and student, etc., to join us. Great. So we invite Her Excellency to join us, and our deans, white coat recipients, I'll call you back shortly to join us. Yeah, leave Dominica, yes. What? It can come out. It doesn't matter to me. I invite the rest of our faculty to join us. Well, future faculty, clearly. Now our white coat stay faculty, white coat, we're building a very big picture. Our white coat recipients, Let's join us. Okay, and all faculty on this side, or? So all faculty just go a little bit, no? Faculty just move up. Make a second row. Faculty, come down. Thank you. We ask the faculty to leave and leave only the white coat recipient with Her Excellency for the last shot, and we'll usher her to her. Okay, we have 10 seconds to do this. Filter properly to the side. Of course, spread very well to this side. Come to this, come down. All right. Just move to that side. All right, we have 10 seconds for this. Thank you, Her Excellency. There are more pictures to take, but we'll allow Her Excellency to move to her table. But the staff, all the staff come for your photo. White code recipients, you have an opportunity to take more photos.